Hi there, it's Jeremy again. Where did the week go? I don't remember any profound thoughts that I really wanted to share this week. But I've been meaning to get to some posts on why I'm here. This is going to wind up having to be a series. I'll have to create a channel or a sub-channel or I don't know. But why am I here? Talking to myself. Talking to you if there's anyone out there listening. Well, no place to start like the beginning. I was way too young to watch Steve Martin's The Jerk when I first watched it. But his opening, I was born a poor black child, always resonated with me a little bit. I'm not black. I'm nowhere near black. I was never raised around black people. I've known a few here and there. But, and I love my dad, don't get me wrong. The way my dad talks about our family history, he was born a poor black child. Our family had challenges. Our family lived a lifestyle that wasn't far from their sharecropper origins. I don't think there's anything to be embarrassed about that. There's nothing wrong with hard work if that's the work you can do. If you can do smart work, by all means do the smart work. But if all you can do is hard work, do the hard work. Do it with pride. Do it the best you can. But coming from that kind of background always seemed to bother my dad. And like I said, Steve Martin's lines from The Jerk always held a certain resonance with me. Now, I was raised, from all of my memory, by a single dad. By a single dad in the 1970s. Now, I've learned somewhat recently that the judge that awarded custody of myself and one younger brother to my father had never done such a thing. For years, I have thanked God that my father, the only parent I really knew, never got the pleasure of serving in Vietnam during the Vietnam era. He served in the Air Force, and he was given an opportunity, or maybe two, to go in country, but he never got there. And I know even if he had survived, he would have been a very different person. And again, I love my dad. He's not always the best example of a person. He was often the best example of a person that I had. And the thought of making that lesser, that thought. I didn't like that thought. I was raised by a single dad, family history tells me, because I ratted out my mom when she was messing around on the couch with her boyfriend. Maybe it's true. I don't really know. I haven't spoken with my biological mother for 30 years now. I don't wish her well. Ill, rather. I don't wish her ill. I don't hold anything against her. But no communication is no communication. You know, I need to take that back. There is one incident I do hold against her. I'll bring that up later. But I was raised by a single dad, ostensibly because of something I did. In an age where there were lots of single parents, very few single dads. And he had some support. Grandma and Grandpa tried here and there, but he, to take advantage of the opportunities, he had to move around. He had to get away from Grandma and Grandpa before very long at all. He tried. He tried hard. He succeeded in some areas. He failed in others. One of the things he succeeded in doing was making his oldest child, me, a little too responsible sometimes. The oldest child is often the one responsible for things, but oh, too often I was in charge. And so I'm an in-charge kind of guy. I can take direction, but I'm always looking to make things better. And when people just continue to not listen, well, then I start looking for my own way to move forward. I look for ways around problems. If there's a rule, there's a good reason for a rule. But there's also some way to get around it. Not break it. Not necessarily break it. But some way to follow the spirit, if not the letter. Another thing that Dad succeeded in doing was making me a people pleaser. I don't like it when people are not happy. So I spend some time, especially with the authority figures that I might be around, to not necessarily suck up to them, but make sure that they're getting what they need. These are both some things that have gotten my way from time to time. Sometimes I'm the boss, and my boss doesn't appreciate that. Sometimes I spend so much time trying to make everybody happy that I'm not making myself happy. So those are a couple things I'm working on. This has gone on long enough for today, I think. So until next time, take care of each other. Take care yourself.